Hey guys, what is going on? Hope everybody had a good Wednesday in the NBA. A lot of games yesterday. For me, it was hard to find some good matchups. A lot of, like I said, not many good matchups. So didn't do too well. A lot of other people didn't do too well either. So let's just put last night behind us. It was hard to find some good matchups. Let's look ahead to today's games. We only got three games. I kind of like the smaller slates just because there's a little bit more variety, just a little bit. Makes it a little bit harder to stand out, but I like it. So anyway, let's get into today's games. Only three games, like I said. As usual, GPP and a 50-50. So here's your 50-50 lineup. I got you. So I'm going with D'Angelo Russell here. He's actually been scoring quite a bit. He's only $5,700, so definitely take advantage of that. Plus, he's facing Houston. Very, very good matchup for him. So I really like Russell, even with Clarkson back. Next is Patrick Beverly. So needed somebody cheap. He gets you minutes, quite a bit. Probably only about 20 points here tonight for Beverly. Yes, Lakers are bad against point guards, but Beverly really doesn't do anything. Ty Lawson, he doesn't do anything. Jason Terry doesn't do anything. So all you guys Beverly. Then he doesn't really score. So I'm just gonna go with Beverly, just like I said, because he's cheap. Next is Luis Williams. So I actually kind of like him here to get you about 25 here against Houston. He's been playing quite a bit of minutes here. Only $5,200. Like him to get you probably about 25. Probably nothing higher than that, but not bad for $5,200. We'll take that. Next is James Harden. My big play of the night, facing the Lakers. Last time we faced him, scored 30 real points. So really liking Harden. Price is a little expensive, but definitely will pay up for him. Next is Ariza. So for small forward, you have, for me, Ariza and James, you have to have them because if you don't, there's nobody else. Batum's a game time decision. Don't look like he'll play, but besides them, there's really nobody else. So you got to go with Ariza and James. Ariza should get you about 25. He averages around there, so really liking Ariza against the Lakers. And then going with LeBron here. I'm picking him over Durant just because James does more. He can score, he can rebound, and he can, do some assists. So he has a triple double threat tonight. Durant usually gets you points and some rebounds, so I'm just going to go with James here at home against OKC. Should get you about 45 points, maybe even higher. It's going to be a high scoring game, so really like James. All right, next going with Kevin Love. So OKC's not bad, down low at all, but there's just no good power forwards tonight. So I'm going to go with Love. He has been turning it on here a little bit, so I'm liking him. His price went up a little bit, but since there's no power forwards, I'm going to have to take Love. All right, next is Randall. So really wish he was starting. He got benched a couple games back. Personally, I think he should, from a fantasy point, he should be starting. Yeah, he had some rough games, but would really like to have him back out there. $6,000 coming off the bench. That's a little lot for me, but very good matchup here against Houston. Hopefully he gets his minutes. Probably about 25-30 minutes. I'm hoping. Like I said, take a little gamble because he's coming off the bench, but I really like Randall's upside here today. Should get you about 25-30 points here against Houston. Okay, next is Bismack Biyombo, $4,000. He's going to be highly owned tonight. Like I said, he's taking on Charlotte. They're all banged up down there. If you want to go really cheap, you can go to Cody Zeller against Toronto because Toronto's not too good down low either since Valanciunas went out. But for here, I'm going to go with Biyombo for only $4,000. So let's get into the GPP one here. All All right, point guard, I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook. Like I said, this is going to be a high-scoring game, as we all know. Westbrook has a pretty good matchup here against Dellavedova and Mo Williams. Like Westbrook, he should get a triple-double. Like I said, it's going to be a key game, so the stars are going to have to shine, and like in Westbrook. All right, next is Jeremy Lin. Don't really pick him too much. He has a kind of a tough matchup here against Toronto. If Batum is out, he's probably going to get a little bit extra minutes. He still gets quite a bit of minutes. That's why I'm picking him. Like I said, more minutes, the more points he can score. So maybe 20, 25 here from Lin would be nice. Next is Kobe Bryant. First time I've picked him all year. Now, we all know this guy's in his final year. He's been up and down. The last time he faced Houston, he went off against Houston. So I'm going to take a little bit of a chance with Kobe. His price is $6,800. Not too bad. Willing to take that chance with him. Hopefully get you about 25, maybe 30, but probably in the 25 range for Kobe here tonight. All right, next going with Terrence Ross. So definitely not expecting much from him. Maybe 15 points. Definitely only a GPP play here only. He's starting. He's going to get you some minutes. That's all you can really ask for a guy for $3,600. He's just been off and on. I think Carroll's still going to be out, so $3,600. Not too much risk here involved, so picking him. Alrighty, moving on. I'm going to go with LeBron James here once again against OKC. Picking him over Durant just because I think James is going to have a little bit more upside and potential here. Next is Trevor Ariza once again. Like I said, you got to have both of those guys in your lineup just because there's nobody else at small forward. Once again, going Love and Randall. If you guys want, you can go with Ibaka. A little bit of hard matchup, but Ibaka's been coming around a little bit more, so like him as well. And then Bismack Biyombo once again. So I usually don't pick Dwight Howard, but he has a heck of a matchup here against the Lakers if you can get him in here. Last time he faced the Lakers, he just destroyed. Plus, as we all know, he hates the Lakers. Plus, he's going to be playing in LA, so this is just going to fire him up quite a bit. So I think Howard's going to have a good game if you guys can get him in there, which I think you can. He should get you about 30, maybe a little bit higher. But like I said, get Howard if you can. There's not really many other guys I'm really liking here. You can, like I said, D'Angelo Russell, obviously. Jeremy Lamb, maybe if you want to go there. He has a tough matchup, though. J.R. Smith, he's not worth $5,100. He's just not consistent. DeMar DeRozan has a pretty good matchup if you want to go up there. So, all right, guys, that is my lineups for today. I'm sorry I didn't do one yesterday. The one I did do on Tuesday, though, my GPP lineup I gave you guys on here, got a 324. So hopefully some of you guys used it, heard some of you guys won some big money, so that's awesome. Anyway, let's win some big money here again tonight. As usual, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button for more videos. I will have my email in the comment section below. Just send me an email and I will send you guys the final lineup, or just put your email in the comment section below and I will send you one 45 minutes to an hour before game time. So, alright guys, hope everybody has a good day. Hopefully we can win some more money tonight. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day.